Hey besties, and welcome back to another episodio with Jasmine Aguirre. That is I. We will be doing a favorites video talking about some of my favorite products and why you should use them, why I recommend them. And again, these are just my favorite products at the moment, so this is not like everything I always use, but these are just some of my favorite products right now. So if you guys want to go ahead and keep on watching, you know, to be chismosos and see what my favorite products are, then you go ahead and you keep on watching. I hate that. All I know is that I just can't whack that. Alright guys, so to begin this video, we are going to start with one of my favorite things to prep my face, which is face mask. I don't know about you guys, but I love wearing face mask. Face mask always helps hydrate your face and it helps with imperfections, and every face mask has a different purpose, of course. My favorite face masks are definitely gonna be these FREEMAN face masks right here. So it's from the brand FREEMAN and they are amazing. So they have different kinds. This one, my all-time favorite, I have 3 of them, as you can see. I have these 3 right here. Then the one that I'm going to be using today is this Purifying Avocado plus Oatmeal Clay Mask. So this one instantly deep cleanses plus nourishes for fresh skin. Yeah, so I just thought that I would include these face masks in this favorites video because we are talking about my favorite products, and with makeup products comes beauty products, and I just wanted you guys to know which ones are my favorite masks. And these do wonders, I swear they do wonders. Y la verdad que me encantan. And then you want to bring it on your nose. Whenever I apply a face mask, I always make sure I put a lot of product on my nose because it's the place that gets oily faster and, you know, be doing the most. So we want to make sure we're treating it nicely and we are hydrating it, which is what we're doing here. And just like with anything, when it comes to beauty and skincare, you want to make sure you drag it down to your neck as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And lately I've been struggling with having like acne right under my jawline, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm very generous with the product on here. So I am gonna leave it for 10 minutes because it does say here on the little bottle 10-minute mask. So I'm gonna let 10 minutes pass by and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I did go ahead and wash off the face mask. As you guys can see, my face is looking a little bit more bright. To be completely honest, it feels way softer. Y a lo mejor ustedes no lo pueden ver muy bien, like you guys can't probably see the big difference, but I can feel it and that's all that matters, okay? Because I know y'all can kind of see it a little bit, right? So let's just go ahead and hop into the actual makeup. Let's go ahead and prime really quick. I am gonna show the primer, even though I always show it, but this is absolutely my holy grail favorite moisturizer, and it's just the e.l.f. and then for me it's the Poreless face primer. They have different colors, different shades. This one is my favorite because I got some big old pores. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on my T-zone. I just want to talk a little bit of this primer, even though I've mentioned it many times before. It's so affordable. You guys already know that e.l.f. is so affordable, and then it does the job. Like, it literally does the job. It has the same texture as maybe a high-end primer would have. Like, it has that silky texture. And it honestly makes my skin feel so smooth, and it makes it look so blurred out, which is what you want a primer to do. So I did apply it on my T-zone. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit more and just apply it on my acne spots so we can make sure that those have a smooth surface. So I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal. My favorite concealers at the moment are the Revolution concealers. So they look like this. Let me show you. That is what they look like. These are the Revolution concealers. Let me tell you a little bit of what they do. So this is just a full coverage conceal and contour concealer. These are so freaking bomb. Oh my god, I just realized that I am missing an earring. Let me pop that on really quick. Oh, okay, we're back on track. Now I have 2 earrings. You guys are rude for not telling me that I was missing one. But back to the concealer. These concealers are so creamy and they have to be my absolute favorite. They were only $8, I believe, which is a really good bargain, really good deal. You can get these at it's not a bargain because they were not on sale. What the fuck. These are just a really good deal. You can get these at Ulta, and I'm pretty sure you can get them at drugstores, but I'm not 100% sure. So the shade that I'm using here is C11, which I personally feel like it matches perfect with my skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spot conceal my little acne areas. I've tried so many concealers in my life, right? In my life, okay. In the last few years that I've been using makeup, I've tried so many concealers. But there's something about this concealer that I don't know. I just feel like I haven't experienced with other concealers. Like the texture, the formula is so soft. Like, I'm not even exaggerating right now. Not even exaggerating, but this formula is so creamy that when it goes on my skin, it just feels like butter. Literally, it feels like butter. So now that I have that on there, I'm gonna go ahead and take also my favorite beauty blender, because I do have different brands. This one is the Morphe. Just gonna go ahead and throw it in there. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm already looking cute. Okay, I'm already looking cute. Once I cover my acne scars, I feel a lot more confident, okay? All right, guys, so for foundation, I actually have 2 favorite foundations at the moment. They are foundations that I've barely started using these past few months, and that's going to be the ColourPop foundation and then the Makeup Revolution foundation. This is a stick, this is a liquid. Both of these are my favorite at the moment because they both have very unique things about them that I like. In regards to the ColourPop, it has such a good coverage. It oxidizes into your skin a little bit, so I don't know, it just kind of matches into my skin a little bit more than this one does. This one also has a yellow undertone, which is perfect for me because I do have a yellow undertone skin, and it's just really good, and it's affordable as well. Both of these are affordable. $12, $9. For the sake of this video, since I've already made a video talking about this ColourPop foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, just so I can talk a little bit more about it and you guys can see why I love it, and hopefully you'll go out and buy it because you're gonna love it as well. So to start off, the first thing that I love about this foundation stick is that it's a foundation stick, so it's a lot more convenient. With the ColourPop, I kind of have to put it on my arm, on my hand, grab a little brush, and this one is just, I can just slide it on, which is amazing. That's one of the things that I love about this foundation. The other thing I love about this foundation is, like, I could just carry it in my purse. It's great for travel. I can just stick it in my bag and, you know, do what I gotta do. But it's also very creamy, as well as the concealers that they have. It's very creamy, and I would like to say that they're very full coverage for me, at least, and it's definitely buildable. If you don't think that you're getting the full coverage in the first swipe, you can always go ahead and build it up. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and use F12 just to give me a little tan, okay? Because like I said, I'm not as tan as I would like to be, so we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a tan. Ya sé que dije that this wasn't my shade, that was a little darker, but now that I'm applying it, it definitely looks like my shade because estoy bien prieta. Now we're gonna go ahead and take our little beauty blender and buff that out. We're just gonna go ahead and beat our face. Okay, look at that. Do you guys see that coverage? All my acne, I have a lot of acne in this area, a lot of acne in this area. As of right now, I don't really see a lot. But again, if you wanted to build up this product, you can definitely go ahead and put a little bit more on those areas where you have like acne spots or dark circles or dark spots. You can always go ahead and build it up a little bit more. As I'm looking at it right here in my little mirror, it does look a little bit dewy, but not too much to the point where I feel like, oh my god, I'm so oily, because I have oily skin, right? I have oily skin, so it doesn't seem too oily, but it doesn't seem too matte, so it's perfect. If you wanted to get a more matte finish, obviously make sure you pack on the baking. If not, you can just simply leave it like this because it does give you a very nice glow to your skin. Yes. All right guys, so yes, for my favorite foundation, again, it was this one in the color pop. Make sure you go ahead and check this out at Ulta. It's just amazing, and it's so convenient to just throw it in your bag just in case. I don't know why you would need to do that, but if you have to. All right, now let's move it on up to our highlight. Yes, so for highlight, we're also using the Revolution Makeup Revolution concealers. Those are just my favorite at the moment. Okay, I'm not gonna say much more about this product because I've already talked about it a lot, but let's go ahead and pack it on. The shade, the shade that I'm using here is C5. So it's very light compared to my skin tone, but it's gonna give it that brightness that I'm looking for. So definitely go a few shades lighter. Take your booty blender. What are you guys? What do you guys like? Do you guys like using a beauty blender to apply your makeup, or are you guys more of a brush kind of person? Because I've used a brush for my foundation in the past, but I just don't feel like it gives that effect like a beauty blender does. Do you guys see my hair? I did a little ponytail and I did 2 little braids, and I laid my edges because I thought it was cute today. And I'm like, let me try something different. I always have my hair straight, or I have my natural curls, or I have like a little like low ponytail. I'm like, let me try something different. Like, stop being the same basic bitch, you know? Like, stop being the same basic hoe that you are. I'm not a hoe, guys, I was just kidding. But you know, like, just change it up a little bit. People don't want to see the same thing all the time. So, well, this was actually a little bit more for me because I'm like, let me try something different. And I don't think I did like a really terrible job, but let's see how it holds up the rest of the day, and maybe I'll start doing it a little bit more often. All right, so we did go ahead and buff out that concealer. From what I can see in the camera, I definitely see the brightness it has created under my eyes. The definition is given to my face. And now that we're done brightening and highlighting our face, we're gonna go ahead and step into our bronzing, which is the butter bronzer. Looks like that. Sorry, you guys can see my ring light. So it just looks like this. It smells so good. It smells like cocoa powder. Like, I don't know, it just smells like chocolate, but like, I don't know, it smells so good. And like, the packaging is hella cute. Look at that shit. It's so tropical and just so cute. Something you want to have in your collection. So that's why I bought it first, but once I started using it, I fell in love. So we're gonna go ahead and take one of our little contouring brushes, and we're gonna go ahead and start bronzing our egghead. Bring it on the edge and try to what the fuck? Bring it on your jawline and try to hide Martha. Cause honey, we're looking kind of snatched with our ponytail and our white shirt, but this double chin keeps coming out. Like, look at that shit. Look at that. That's not cute, okay? So we're gonna try to cover this bitch. Let me just go ahead and contour my nutties. All right guys, so I did do my eyebrows off of camera really quick, but let's go ahead and move on to my favorite eye products for the time being. My go-to palettes right now, well, always, are the Morphe 35B, which has been discontinued. Like, that's hella rude. Why would they do that shit to us? This is like one of the best palettes. Not to throw shade, not to be shady or anything, you know, but like, Morphe has other palettes that are not even all that, and they're still around. Why would you guys discontinue this beautiful ass palette right here and keep some of your other ones? Like, I'm not trying to be shady though. Like, I'm really like, Morphe, I love you with all my life. Like, I'm always tagging you guys on things. And so I do love you guys, but it's just like, why would you discontinue this colorful, beautiful ass palette? I just want to know. But this is my one of my go-to palettes, because even when I don't do a super crazy colorful look, I always like to, you know, add a little bit of pop of color or something like that. And then my other go-to palette is this Dare to Create palette. This Dare to Create is my favorite because it does have all those transition colors that we need, and they're huge. And then it has a little bit of blues, pinks, browns, greens. Has a little bit of todo, okay? Everything you need is in this palette, but you know, this is also my favorite. So I will be creating a look today using both of these palettes. I'll use some transitions from here and some colors from here. Todavía no sé. I still don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna go ahead and wing it. So to prime, I'm just taking the Revolution, the one that I am just out of it today. We're gonna be taking that light shade so that we can get a good prime on the ojo. So we're gonna do our right eye today. What do you guys think? Should we do something warm tone? Should we do something blues, purples, greens? What should we do? I'm not really sure tampoco what I'm gonna do. Ya saben que I'm not gonna set my eye, because since we will be using some color, I want it to pop, and if I set it, it just doesn't have that intensity that I want. Let's just start off by adding a transition color. I'm gonna go ahead and take the color in the middle of the palette, which would be this one right here. It's like an orangey, but we're gonna go ahead and take that on the lid. We're gonna go ahead and bring it on the crease right here, and I'm just stamping that color on that crease. And I'm sorry I didn't mention, I'm using Morphe M441. Perfect. Now that I have that color stamped on there, I will be going ahead and, without adding any more product, I'm just gonna go ahead and diffuse the edges. So we will be blending out those edges. Yes, así nomás. Vamos a difuminar estas orillas para que el color esté bien desvanecido. We will be going into the M35B and using this color right here. All right, so to apply that light cranberry color, we're using a Morphe M443. So I'm just going in there, and then we're gonna take a little bit right here on the outer corner. We're taking a little bit more, and we're just gonna go ahead and build up that color as much as we would like. So right now I'm just stamping on that color, but I will want to go in, and now that I have packed it on as much as I wanted to, I'm gonna go ahead and just blur out the edges a little bit as well. And we're gonna go ahead and drag a little bit of that cranberry color, and we're gonna drag it to the inner corner, so halfway. I think we're just gonna drag it halfway. Now that we have that pink in there, we're taking one of our Morphe blending brushes, and we're dipping into that purple. So I know I said I was gonna go in with dark purple, but I'm going in with both the light and the dark purple actually. And this is just gonna, we're just focusing this on the very lower part of the corner of the eye. There we go. Now all that I'm doing is I'm going back in with that cranberry color, both in the 35B and in the Dare to Create. We're going in with both of those pinks, but now we're dragging this pink to the inner corner, all the way to the inner corner of the eye. Like, now that we have those color there, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to cut the crease. We're just cutting the crease with the M165. Ya lo sabemos, my favorite brush to use for cutting the crease. We're gonna cut the crease like that. Once we have that crease cut, we're not gonna go ahead and set it either. We're actually gonna go ahead and take some of this orange right here, which is the orange in the 35B palette. We're gonna go ahead and take that color, and we're gonna take it right here. Now when I'm applying this orange, I'm actually gonna, I'm taking it from where I ended the cut crease, and I'm dragging it in, but not all the way. So I'm leaving a little bit of space right here. We're just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that purple, those purples again, and we're just gonna go ahead and blend where these colors meet. Now that we have those two blended, we are gonna go ahead and stop with the eyeshadow for a minute, and we are gonna go, we're actually not stopping with the eyeshadow, but I am going into one of my favorite highlighting kits, which is the Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighter collection. You guys have seen me use this one in the past. It just has these beautiful colores right here. We are going to take, let me tell you what we're going to take. We're going to take this yellow on the corner aquí, this yellow in the corner right here. But before I go ahead and take that yellow in the corner, I actually want to lay a little bit of the yellow shadow from the 35B as a base, and then we'll go ahead with the yellow highlighter. I'm taking the M507, which is what I usually use, which is a pencil brush that I usually use for my inner corner, but I'm taking some of the yellow from the 35B palette right here, this yellow, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack that on right here. Remember how I told you guys we were gonna leave a little bit of space? I'm gonna take that yellow and fill that area in and bring it all the way to the inner corner. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the yellow in the holographic palette, and we're gonna pack it right on top. And I actually brought that yellow into the eye look where we had applied that yellow before. So wherever I applied the yellow, that's where I'm putting the yellow highlighter as well. So now just to finish up this eye look right here, I'm taking Golden Eye from Super Glitters, which is kind of like a holographic glitter. I'm gonna go ahead and take some and create a little line at the top. Now I'm just taking that holographic glitter and applying it to where I applied the glitter. I'm sorry, the glitter glue. Alright guys, so I did my other eye off of camera, and you know, I just recreated the same thing that I did over here. Hopefully it looks pretty even, but let's go ahead and move on to the next eye product that is one of my favorites, which would have to be the eyeliner. I wasn't gonna do eyeliner with this look, but I feel like I want to, so simply because of the fact that I want to show you guys what I use as my liner and what's my favorite. It's gonna have to be the NYX Vinley liquid liner, obviously matte. This is my favorite liner. I've gone through I think like 4 or 5 tubes of this already. I started using it because my best friend let me borrow hers one time, and I was just like, yes honey, it's so matte and it doesn't leave you that shiny effect. It's literally matte. There you go. So just like anything, you do a diagonal line up, and then you do the other diagonal line down until you make a triangle, and that's how you have your liner. And there is our liner. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera really quick. As of right now, I want to finish off my face. So for my blush, you guys already know If you don't, obviously you probably don't know that this is my favorite, but my favorite blush is the Rose de Oro from Milani, which is a baked blush. Looks like this is just like the Luminoso, but the thing I like about this one is, if you can see, it has these little specks right here. It's like it has some little specks of gold and brown and peach. It's just like a little bit of everything, so it's definitely my favorite. Okay, let's apply some of this. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I have a whole bunch of different Milani blushes, but this shade right here has to be my all-time favorite. Okay, so now for highlighter, I have a few favorite highlighters. There's just a whole bunch of highlighters that I have that I really like, but my all-time, like my top of the list highlighters that I really like to use are the ones in the Carly Bible palettes. Like mine says, like it's beat up, it's really ugly, I know, but this one and the smaller one, because this is the deluxe edition, but the original one, they have really good, I don't know what that was, but they have really good highlighters. These highlighters are beyond pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, just so you guys can see, I'm taking these two right here, which is a gold and a rose gold. Yes, gonna go ahead and take some of that for my nose. Yes, love. I look so cross-eyed right now. And then a little bit on the bridge, a little bit on the right here. Let's move on to the lips, which is the last thing on our list. Okay, so for the lips, I actually don't, aside from this one, like I don't have another favorite lipstick. I just have a favorite combination, which is a dark brown on the outer, you know, as a lip liner, and then a nude in the inside of the lip, you know, to give it that definition. But since I already have a lot going on in my eyes, I like to keep the lips pretty simple. So for today, I'm simply gonna use the Milani Adorable, which is my go-to, and then I'm gonna be using Ofra Verona. So that's just Ofra Verona, which is this like brown right here. It's usually I go for maybe a darker brown, but I'll do a darker brown when my eyes are not this intense. Those who can't afford lip injections, like me, have to get very talented with the lip to give us that full effect. Now that we got that on, let's go ahead and with Adorable, scrape the sides, and then we're taking this in the center. There we go. Now that we have the eyes done, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes, and then I'll be right back so we can end this video. Just wait a little bit, okay? All right, besties, so this is the final look. Hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that some of the products that I talked about are products that you go out and you purchase yourself, and if you try them out and you like them, let me know. Message me, comment down below, let me know which of these products you might already have or you're gonna go out and purchase, and let me know if you like them. How do they work for you? How do they work for your skin? So thanks, besties. Hope you guys like this look that I created. Hope you guys can recreate or get some inspiration. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. And do you guys like my ponytail? Because I low-key like my ponytail. But thanks, besties, and see you next video. Bye.